Good morning, guys. I was up by 5:45 and it's now 7:15. I have been doing emails and that kind of stuff, and my back hurts. I've just taken some painkillers, see if they'll work, and then I need to call my doc because it doesn't work. Those special pills down from my father, they didn't work at all. And those strongest pills I have only take around a half of the pain. Liam, what are you doing? But there's 35 minutes to the dock is open, so for phone calls, so I'll have to wait for that. And then we'll have to see what the day's gonna bring. I was hoping that I wouldn't have any pain this morning. I'm not that lucky. So I managed to fall asleep again for about a half an hour to 35 minutes. Woke up by myself, called my doc, got him to send me some medicine, which I'll have to pick up later today. And we agreed on giving those pills he's gonna send me a chance to work. If that do not work, he may have to send me to one that can break me in, a professional one. So what I'm gonna do now is, after we have some rules here in Denmark, there is, you can't buy painkillers and there's more than one pack at the time. And I bought this one yesterday, which is called Ipren. Paramol. And I would like to have a pack of Ipren too. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go down and buy that now, together with the gas for the little torch thing upstairs. And then I am gonna ask when medicine will come in this afternoon. And I may have to go to work tonight. May have to go to work tonight, I don't know. But that's tonight. So today, now when I got some more sleep, I'm gonna try to make those canvases I couldn't do yesterday. And then I may do some more reviews videos to record those, because today would be a really good day to do it, because it's not something that requiring a lot of physical work, hard work. So that's kind of what I'm working with right now. That was fun. That was really fun. Well, I need that to dry for a while. Oh, I need to clean that up. Well, that will have to wait a little bit. I ended up having to open a window up here because the gas in this container or can here wouldn't go into the torch thingy. So I ended up with having much more gas in the room than I actually had in the torch. So I had to open the window to make some circulation. And I also got a couple of stinging things in those bees in. I really don't like those, to be honest. They're beautiful animals, but I do not like them inside my house. So I got him out again. Now, what I am gonna do is clean up here. And then I am... Just a sec. What's the clock? Clock is 12:15. So I should really go down and get something to eat. And get a couple of more pills. And see how my back are doing after that. Because it really hurt my back to do this. Because I'm sitting in a stupid angle. But if you want to do something for a channel, you need to push through. It's just like when I'm taking those 24 hours card making sessions where I'm sitting up all night to do it. That's kinda how it is. But I can't edit this video yet because these guys are still working. Actually, I can see it bubble. I can see the bubbling coming up. And that's probably from air trapped underneath the paint, and that will need some time to start coming up before you can even do anything about it. So I'm gonna let those sit and go downstairs. So I got something to eat, and then I started making those small photos for the special videos I have been doing, like showing off special kind of things, the reuse videos, I believe it's called. And I realized when I was filming, after I stopped filming, I didn't say that it wasn't a sponsored video, or if it were a sponsored video. So I had to do something about that. So I took some of all of my cat photos, or pictures of cats, and then I wrote, welcome. If there was 2 or more cats, it was, we are studio assistant. Welcome, we are studio assistants. This video is not sponsored. If there's only 1 cat on, I was saying, there was being written, welcome, I'm a studio assistant. This video is not sponsored. I'm gonna throw those in front. Then I can switch between them, but so it's not the same picture every single time. And I forgot I did not have more of those pills, so I took some of my father's. It did not work. So I really cannot wait till those new pills comes in this afternoon. The clock is 2:15. And I may just go back to bed for now. I may put a video up to it and then export and then go to bed. And I also wrote to my boss that I'm not coming tonight, I'm coming tomorrow morning. Because this hurts like hell. Okay. I can't do that. Okay. There you are. I know if I'm... So I went down, I got my medicine. Apparently the medicine, the extra strong medicine, I'm not allowed to take that, because if I take one of those pills, I'm not allowed to drive a car the next 14 days. So that's money way out of my window, and my what's it called? My dog knew that I'm working, even that I'm having this with the bag. So I can assume that the one I talked to, which is the doctor, emergency doctor, which we have here in Denmark, we call lægevagten. It's that he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just saying, well, that's the rule. That's a general rule for medicine with a red triangle on. Because I've had some of that medicine before where you said you're not allowed to drive, and they say 12 hours on one dose, on one let's say you're allowed to take one time you're allowed to take, let's say in the morning you're allowed to take 2 pills and 2 of the regular painkillers, and then they will have to go 12 hours before you're allowed to drive. Alright, I can live with that. But that's not what he said. So I'll have to wait to take those extra strong medicine until I'm talking with someone tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna stick with what I usually eat and make the one I use when I usually had my period, which was extremely high. So I had to make what I called a little cocktail, which my dog knew about, but it was the only way to take the pain away. So I'll have to make that one and try to see if that works. And that one back. So let me do that. Another alarm goes off. And when I'm finished taking that, I'm gonna make some food. Well, I would say this hair tie is actually pretty good for me. When I was down and getting those grocery, all that kind of stuff, not grocery, the medicine and the rice, I decided to buy this one and some regular hair ties and a cutter for my toenails. So I got that, and my boss just wrote to me that between 9 and 10 tomorrow there's gonna come groceries in. So if I'll be over there and take those in, and that'll be everything. And that's just, so I don't know if they even be cleaning, but if that's the only thing I need to do, then fine me. I don't need any more than that. I took the pill, they haven't worked yet. I only had them in my body for about 15 minutes, so. But the clock is 6:45, so I'm gonna end this vlog because I want this vlog edited. I don't know if it will manage to get up before 12 o'clock, but I'm gonna get it edited at least tonight. So good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.